Yeah. I said, Father, please forgive me, I was in and out the streets. When I went to battle, Doocy right there in my sneaks. Like the Smuster Carver bringing knowledge from a sea.
Welcome to the TRS Network. We got Ja in the building. You know what I mean? Tell the people a little bit about yourself. Tell us what you're doing. You know, just let us know what's going on with you.
Yes, so my name is Ja. I am a producer out here in Atlanta. So I've been able to produce reality shows, and I also do creative directing, so music videos and stuff like that. That's pretty much what I do.
Okay. All right. So you said music videos?
Yeah, so I've been able to produce music videos, and which is really, really dope. I've only done a couple, and I definitely want to get into more of it for sure. So right now I'm in the space of kind of building my contacts and dealing with people and trying to figure out the best moves to make when it comes to individuals. But yeah, so I do a lot of creative directing. Yeah.
Okay, so could you elaborate a little bit on your creative directing? Give the people something like a couple of pieces or something that you might want to, what a piece that you might like, or a favorite piece of yours.
Yeah, so I started out acting and dancing, and then I just kind of fell in love with the idea of producing and creating. So I think in 2018, I kind of made it my mission to start kind of creating and start producing content. I started out doing reality. I want to get into scripted. Okay. Reality is really difficult sometimes. You're dealing with people's personalities, and it can be a lot. But as far as creative directing, an artist that I work with, her name is Azure. She's a singer out here in Atlanta as well. And I'm working with her on a couple of her videos, and I want to get into more of this. So if you guys want to check out anything in reference to that, you can check out Azure's Azure, and check out some of her music videos on YouTube. And yeah.
So far as creating and making artwork, so you said reality TV is one of your favorite things, or is it one of your worst things that you don't like?
Well, it's something that I kind of got into. The only reason why was because I felt like I needed some type of representation, see people like me, see people that thought like me or moved like me. But in the midst of me doing it, I found that it wasn't connecting with my soul. You know what I mean? It was a lot of things that was very negative about the whole situation, not only behind the scenes, but also when it came to dealing with the people that was on the show. And although I love the idea of being able to create and inspire people by their stories, I was feeling like I can be able to kind of do those things with things that are a little bit more tamed, which is things that are a little bit more scripted. Okay. Doing things that are reality. You were really truly dealing with people's lives. So it was a lot on me mentally. And there was a lot of things going on behind the scenes that I'm not going to get into, but yeah. So that's pretty much what it is when it comes to reality. I'm not saying I would never get into it again, but if I'm going to get into it, it would have to be completely different. It wouldn't. The goal wouldn't be to sell drama. It would be me trying to sell a story, or me trying to truly inspire people by the content that I was putting out, and that wasn't connecting with my soul. So I just felt like I need to move on and get into another chapter of my life when it comes to that.
Okay. Do you have maybe an example of what type of work you might want to be doing?
Yes, for sure. I'm super into scripted. I want to do comedies. I want to do drama films. Right now I'm in the midst of working with people that are interested in creating content that's independent. So that's pretty much where my head is. That's pretty much where my goal is right now, is to create content that I'm much more passionate about, that's going to be inspiring, that people can kind of watch and it can evoke some type of emotion from them, whether it be them thinking it's funny or them crying or whatever the case may be. That's the goal for me right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what film? I know there's a lot of movies out now, a lot of stuff out now. If you had to pick one film, what film would you be in right now?
That I can be in, or be
or part of the creation inside in it. Wherever you like to be at.
Oh, great question. A film that I would be interested in. Um, right now, I guess if I'm speaking about something that has come out this year, like I think movies like Coming to America too.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Other issues with it, you know what I mean? Because they say that it wasn't as great as the first one. Being a part of that type of energy, being a part of that type of talent, being a part of that type of greatness, that type of blackness, is something that I want to be a part of. That's something that's something I'm looking forward to making happen for myself in the future for sure. Is like being a part of that type of ensemble situation is amazing.
Being part of that Black excellence.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I can understand that. What about the Black Panther movies?
Yes, of course. I mean, yeah, of course. If I'm thinking about a general thing, then definitely. I think seeing stuff like that to me is like so inspiring because I think in society, and I think sometimes people kind of make it seem like Black people can't get along when it comes to certain things. Being able to see something like that is so powerful. It's so inspirational. I think representation is such a huge thing. So when you're able to see Black people like succeed in that way, or see a whole full movie of Black people just like kicking ass and all that good stuff, it's really powerful. Like it really does something to the psyche.
Definitely
when you like that for real.
So who inspired you? Who are some of the people that give you inspiration that makes you want to, continue the work that you do?
Got you. I think movies that I want to kind of create are movies like Get Out. These types of movies that are not only different the way that is being shot, is being produced, is being directed, but movies that really have people thinking and having conversations. So I love movies like that. I love, content like what Lee Daniels is doing when it comes to Empire and when it comes to Star. It's really amazing to be able to mix music when it comes to drama films and stuff like that. And I think, drama films and drama series as well. I think he does a really good job of being able to kind of merge the two. Tyler Perry, I respect, and I'm just kind of basing off people that's like really big in Atlanta. I respect, although I think that his work is, it can be, you can have a lot of conversations about his work, but I respect him in a sense because of what he's doing and what he's been able to build. You know what I mean? I've been to his studio, and to me, it's like, it's shocking because it's like, for me, it makes me feel like there's no limits. When you're able to see another Black man be able to see it in those ways, it's like, there's no limits. Like, anything could truly, truly happen if you really wanted to. So I respect what he's doing. I can't front.
He's
and
definitely...
I want to be like that, we'll be able to have situations like that where you're able to kind of help other people make their dreams come true. So I respect those type of individuals for sure.
Yeah, I definitely think he's
sorry,
his movies are debatable, huh?
I was talking about Jordan Peele, by the way, when I was speaking about the Get Out movie. I think he's an amazing director.
Yeah, he definitely is too. He has every movie he's put out so far has been very, very good. That I can say they're amazing. So yeah, I definitely agree with you on that one. That would be like, you working with him would be like a perfect fit too. Like, you know what I mean? He definitely brings Black people to the forefront.
I agree. I completely agree.
Do you mind me asking you a couple of questions about the show? And maybe why you stopped, I know you spoke a little bit about it, but if you want to like elaborate a little more.
Yeah, sure.
So, specifically, what was the problem that made you say, you know what, this enough is enough?
So, I had someone that I was working with, and I felt like the person kind of completely backstabbed me, and it was shocking for me to hear the things that I heard that the person was saying, because I looked up to the person, and I respected the person, and To me, it was like a big brother type of situation. And, that trust was completely gone. It was not only that, but also there was a cast member that had their mom passed away.
Okay.
And it was hard for me to be able to tell them to get back on camera and shade people for a reaction from the audience after finding that out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was hard for me to get into that, and my soul just could not connect with what I was doing. Although visually it was amazing, success-wise it was amazing. I'm talking about 50, 60, 70, 80, 100,000 views on an episode. Those things are amazing, but my soul was not connecting with what I was doing. And It was no way you and make things happen. And although I put so much into it, not only financially, mentally, emotionally, physically, I found myself losing myself in the midst of what I was doing. Because it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't connecting with my soul, and I was sacrificing so much for something that I wasn't proud of. You know what I mean? Back and not be proud of what I was doing. Not because of what it looked like. Like I said, when it comes to the technical aspect of things, I'm very proud of what I did. When it comes to the numbers aspect of things, I'm very proud of what I did. But when it comes to the substance of it and the content itself, I just could not connect with what I was doing. And I wanted to be proud of it, and I would create things in my head of what I felt like I was doing, but it wasn't what I was doing.